Here are the top careers for earning the most money. Hi, my name is Nate Jones, and on this channel I make videos about entrepreneurship, money, and how to start businesses and which businesses you should start. So if you get value out of this video, come on and like and subscribe. Okay, so we're gonna go through the top 5 careers if you wanna earn money. If you don't like the situation you're in, maybe you're in college, maybe you're in high school, I don't know, and you're like, how can I earn big money? How can I get those big stacks of cash? What do I need to go after? What should my target be? And maybe you're in a position right now, hey, I don't like my job, I don't earn that much, I need to pivot. And where am I gonna pivot today? So let's go through these 5, starting number 1, the top career you can choose if you want to earn the most amount of money is a business owner. Why? Because as a business owner, you have unlimited earning potential. I always say, if you don't have equity, you have a job, and that's because if you have equity, when you build a business, you can sell that business down the road for an enormous amount of money, and then as you're building that business, you're making more than the average of a manager, of a director, or whatever. As a business owner, you have the ultimate freedom to make the most amount of money. So that hit the pole position at number 1. Going into number 2, the top career is being a salesperson. Being in sales, which everybody hates, and a lot of you might just turn away from this video now because I just mentioned sales, but salespeople make millions of dollars. I'm not talking about your sales rep at the local car dealership. No, I'm talking about a professional sales role. Those people make millions of dollars. A lot of times, sometimes, they can make even as much as the owner at the company if they structured their sales correctly. So salespeople, you don't have unlimited earning potential, but you have a very high earning potential. And the reason that this is number 2 is because this does not require any sort of technical skill, any sort of special certification or anything. Some of them do, some sales positions do, but a lot of times you're just learning those soft skills of how to deal with people, showing up, being consistent, and holding yourself accountable to do what you say you're gonna do. So salespeople, if you're good and you can learn the trait of being a great salesperson, you can make millions of dollars. Going into number 3 here, very specialized fields. Medical field, engineering, I always say professional athlete, right? If you're good at basketball, you're very specialized at basketball, you're playing in an NBA, you're gonna make millions of dollars. Finding a niche and being very specialized in that area. That could be medical, that could be engineering, that could be anything. There's riches in niches, that's what they say. So if you can find a niche, I put it at number 3 because finding a niche can be hard sometimes. Sometimes you have to have a certain GPA to get in those top schools to even get access to those jobs, right? So there's a little bit more hurdles to find those specialized careers. So that's why I put it number 3. But if you can find your specialized field and dig down deep in your niche, you can really make a ton of money within that niche and be the guy in that niche, which leads to wealth. The 4th thing after very specialized fields is C-suite executives. So C-suite executives are not the owner, not the CEO, not the CFO, but the C-suite. These are managing the managers, right? You think of the director, senior vice president at companies. So a lot of these are Fortune 500 companies or even just middle market companies that the C-suite executives can make pretty good money, probably up to $1 million. You're going to be sub 1 million. And the issue with this career is that it takes forever to get in the C-suite. Usually it takes you until you get in your late 40s to early 50s to get in the C-suite and become that, because you kind of have to earn your stripes, and the guys that are sitting there have been doing it forever, so they're making tons of money doing it. But the con on this is that it takes forever, and you're going to be tapped out at a certain level because they could replace you at any moment with somebody else, and you're thankful that you're making tons of money and not doing the grunt work anymore as a C-suite executive. Number 5, the top 5 here that just made it in is any sort of management career. So manager of sales, manager of admin, just managing a team. You can probably top out around $200,000 to $250,000 a year. The issue with being in management is that a lot of times you get stuck. So what being stuck means is I said, hey, number 4 is C-suite executives. Well, if you're a manager and the C-suite's right here, and this guy had to earn his stripes and he just got in the position, sometimes you're gonna have to move a company and you may not even get to the C-suite, okay? So you're kind of stuck with that 250 range that you're gonna top out at, and you can't get to that C-suite until you have gray hair because they're not gonna let somebody who's too young in the C-suite, so you're kind of stuck in that management career. So these are the top 5, and it's important that you choose the right field because money means a lot in our world. If you don't have a lot of money, you can't do a lot of things, and let's face it, there's not a lot of freedom if you don't have money. You need money to have freedom, so make sure that if you're looking to pivot, look into these 5 areas. If you're looking into becoming a business owner, check out my page. I got tons of videos on which businesses you could start, how to start them, and hit the like button and hit subscribe. Thanks.